Hey, welcome everybody. Sportsbook Review. I'm Mike Brenner. Sitting next to me is Drew Martin. That's right, my partner in crime from the ATL. Drew came down to Costa Rica to cover some bowl games like he promised he would. My God, that just seems like 5 weeks ago, Drew. You believe we're already mid-December?
No, getting ready for bowl season. I mean, it's a great time of year, but at the same time, coming to an end, it's mixed emotions.
Wow. How's college football been to you this year as far as with your, your whole routine?
It's been good. It's been good. Up and down. To be honest, I'm about even. So looking to hit the bowl season real hard and turn out a profit, hopefully double-digit profit.
Okay, well, this is the time to do it, because these games that provide so much time in between, it gives you different angles to study. You can catch an edge on finding out what coach has a good routine instead of letting his kids run around like it's freaking playground time at school. For real, I've heard of some stories of some teams that have no leadership with a coach, and it's basically a free-for-all. Do what you want, and those teams come to the game and they get their asses handed to them because they have just, taken away with all the surroundings and everything that's going on. So there's a lot that plays into this, especially on the betting angle, because that's what we're about, cashing that ticket for our viewers.
Absolutely, and that plays into this game. The coaching angle with Neil Brown, it's his first bowl game, which, like a lot of things in life, your first time, you make mistakes, you learn from your mistakes.
No doubt. And again, this is Ohio versus Troy. Now, let's not forget, Ohio's coming off of a big emotional game. They played PJ Fleck's Western Michigan squad and gave them all they could handle. That's right. They gave it was a team that was in the top 20, still is, right? Gave them everything they could handle. They lost it 29-23. Now, a great coach lets his kids know, especially with an expanded amount of time, hey, here's what we did right. This is a moral victory, and I've already heard that the coach let this team know, do not hang your head. This was a win for us. This was a moral victory. Now, is there enough time going by that Ohio lets that kind of wear off, or do they build off that momentum facing Troy?
Well, Brenner, it's interesting you bring that up because that was a big game for Ohio. One thing that's kept me off the Bobcats all season is the quarterback position. And when Maxwell took over, his accuracy really, it wasn't there at times. He was only a young kid, I believe a freshman or a sophomore. And since Greg Windham came back in the championship game, he threw with confidence. He's a senior out of the Tampa area. They were really moving the ball, putting up 23 points against Western Michigan. I know that's not really saying much, but
no, that says a lot. And I caught the same thing that you watched because I was all over that game, and that kid did. He played with confidence, and when that happens, that absolutely, it just exudes throughout the rest of the team into the locker room, and that's what they're hoping for here. Now, Troy, 9-3, 6-6 against the spread this year. What's your thoughts on this Troy squad?
Troy's a pretty good team. Sun Belt-wise, one of the better teams, I would say, in that second tier under Arkansas State. But, overall, their quarterback, Brandon Silvers, they're from right around the South Alabama area, I believe, Orange Beach. Pretty good player. He's more up and down, though. In this Ohio defense, they were an under-trender. They went over in their first game of the season.
Yes.
And depending on what numbers you look at, either 1-11 to the under, as far as 11 unders, or 2-10. So that defensive line, those linebackers, really good players. They're going to get after them. I think they shake them up a little bit.
And now, again, this is being played in Alabama, so Troy kind of has a home field advantage here. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, it will be there. I think it's reflected in the line. They've actually already played in this stadium against South Alabama.
Okay.
It was a contested matchup, but I believe Ohio is actually a tad above South Alabama, and given Frank Solich at the helm for Ohio. And a lot of people, naysayers, will say his bowl record is 4-8, but actually I think that's a little misleading. In his last 5 bowl games, he's 3-2 straight up, all by being underdogs. One of those with an outright win as 14-point underdogs.
And another thing about Frank Solich, too, this guy he has coached at a very, very big university. All right, this guy has experience. I think it was Nebraska or Oklahoma, or one of them.
And then moved over to Ohio. He's already been here 12 years.
Yeah, exactly. So he has built quite a program. That's why year in and year out they make noise. All right, with that being said, where's the advantage, and how do you think our viewers could cash that ticket between Ohio versus Troy?
Well, I mean, I think that home field advantage is already built into the line. I think these are two evenly matched teams. I think the coaching advantage goes to the Bobcats, and with the resurgence at the quarterback position and the good defense, I like Ohio +4. And make sure to shop the lines at the SBR odds screen right now. You got it +4 at 5 dimes.
And again, here is another crucial point. Again, this is for me, Drew. I do a lot of my capping off of emotion and momentum. Frank Solich, his experience, his resume is the reason I like this play. He will not let this team get down on themselves for losing to Western Michigan. He's not going to take this time that's in between because they kick off on the 23rd. He's not going to let them just have downtime. Oh, it's Christmas, relax. No, he's going to have that routine ready to go. This team is going to come out prepared. And I think the veteran leadership of a coach that has been to a top-level school, that's what plays on here, and I think that's what cashes this ticket.
I'm on it, man.
Okay, fantastic. Viewers, you heard it. Jump on Ohio. Drew Martin and I both are taking Ohio. We don't even need the points, but we're going to take them anyway as an insurance policy against that bookie. Again, this kicks off December 3rd. Ohio to defeat Troy. Cash that ticket in college football. Drew, thanks for being on with us. Let's do it again.
All right, buddy.
Bam.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.